welcome to Workout Wonders, the lunchtime workout brought to you by AP Rise. My name is Mark Logan. I am a supervisor here at Kent County, and I, along with Brandon Kimball, who is an ES worker here at Kent County, will be leading said workouts. This video is to give you a little bit of information concerning the workouts and some safety issues, and just to kind of give you an idea what the workouts are all about. So there'll be a workout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 days of the week, starting at noon. You'll use the link that's being sent to the group to log on. You do not have to go on camera. I encourage everyone to go on camera. Kind of gives us a feeling of community. But if you really feel like I don't want people watching me sweat, then by all means, you're not required to be on camera. The nice thing about group workouts is that there's the feeling that I'm not struggling alone, so it is kind of nice to see some people struggling with you. So kind of encourages you and makes you feel like a little bit of a community. So there's Brandon's going to be doing conditioning and strengthening, which is like push-ups and squats and just some core work, things that are going to work your whole body. Maybe get a little heart rate up, but it's going to be a little more of the strength type things. My workouts will be pretty much cardio workouts, and they're going to be what's called HIIT, or high intensity interval training. The key word there is intervals, so it's working really hard and then having a rest period and then working really hard again. For my workouts, I would recommend, if you have it, that you be on an elliptical, a treadmill, or a stationary bike. That's going to be the easiest way to do the workouts, but if you don't have those things, I still want you to come. We can still do a HIIT workout. I'm going to put some exercises at the end of this video if you do not have a treadmill, elliptical, stationary, or some other type of workout apparatus which you can take off and add resistance and intensity that you can do. Such things as squats and, well, we'll have it at the end of the video, all the things that you can do in place of one of those machines. For Brandon's workouts, a lot of the things will be without weights. There are some movements that weights would work better. If you don't have hand weights, small hand weights, you don't need anything super heavy, but just small hand weights. If you don't have those things, you can use things like canned goods, or you can use like milk cartons with water or sand in them, just to kind of take the place of weights. Or pretty cheap at the store are the resistance bands, and they're just like little rubber things that you would step on, and the bands offer resistance. Also, those are some suggestions for Mr. Kimball's workouts. So I hope to see you all on our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday lunchtime workouts. And there's a waiver for that you need to sign in order to participate in the workouts. Just log on, and we will start at noon. The key thing that we're going to look at for the HIIT workouts, we're going to be using this scale. And this is your effort level and how hard you're working and how it feels to you. So you can see it's a scale of 1 to 10, and 1 being very light activity, maybe like walking in place, maybe marching in place. 2 to 3 is going to be a light activity. You could probably, this is more like just a regular walk or maybe a really light jog. A 4 to 6 is going to be something like jumping jacks, something that where you're definitely going to get your breath up, but it's not going to be super strenuous. 7 and 8, you're definitely working out. You're still maybe aerobic, but you're breathing hard. 9 is going to be very hard activity. This is where you start getting into that anaerobic. It'd be like going for a hard run. And then 10 is like an all-out sprint. It's like as hard as you can go. That's going to be a 10. And that's a lot of the area we're going to work in, that 9 and 10 when we do a HIIT workout. We're going to be in that 9 to 10 zone. So a HIIT workout is starting at a light activity level, maybe a 1 or a 2. And for 30 seconds, then we go all the way up to near the top in the 8, 9, 10 range. As hard as we can go for 30 seconds, and then we get a interval where then we recover. So it's working super hard and then recovering and then working hard again. So that's what we mean by a HIIT workout. So you're going to have to find the settings on your bike that take you kind of into that zone, and it's a little bit subjective as to what it feels like to you. And if you don't have a machine to get into that 9 and 10 zone, you're doing things very fast, and you're doing things with a lot of intensity in order to get your heart rate really spiked during those interval times. So that's a little bit what we'll be doing during the HIIT workouts. The last word I want to say is when we're doing these and you're working in that 9 and 10 zone during the HIIT workouts, we need to be smart and really listen to our bodies. We want to work really hard and really push ourselves, but we don't want to put ourselves in danger of injury. So if you feel like it's too much for you, you definitely can come down a little bit on the scale and find that zone that's right for you. As you get in better shape, then we can really kind of push our efforts, but we always want to be safe. For those of you without one of the apparatuses that I said, here are some of the exercises that you can do.
You begin with your feet shoulder width apart, hands on the ground. Now we kick back into plank position, bring your legs all the way back in with your bottom close to your heels. Again, back out into plank, tightening your stomach as you go back. Bring your feet all the way in with your hips all the way over your heels. Now let's look at it in real time. Well, there's a little bit of scapular stabilization, core and quads.
Type movement. So getting into your plank position, hands a little wider than your shoulders, abdominals are braced, and then you're going to draw one knee in without lifting the hips up. So you might kind of feel like your legs are skimming the floor. If you're not that flexible, you take it to whatever range you can without the hips elevating. So your mountain climber might start here, it might come all the way in. That's just a flexibility issue. And you're going to alternate legs. The faster you go, the more that heart rate's going to come up. Again, keeping the arms over or the shoulder over your wrist is really key to being able to maintain the plank. So you're looking not for your hips to be in the air, but for your hips to be low and your core contracted.
Okay, we're going to do a puck squat with a floor touch. So you need to get deep enough in that squat to tap the floor without bending over or rounding your torso. So we're going to pop it out into that squat, jump it out, tap the floor. Get nice and deep all the way down to tap the floor. So in and out, and tap, in and out, and tap. So from the side, staying nice and tall. So deep in those heels, knees open wide, and rest.
Pick it up, okay? We are starting here in squat position, okay? Nice and flexible through the toes, put the weight in the heels, spread the floor with your feet. All right, so starting here, squat thrust, kick it back. Notice you can shift your butts in the air, chest to the floor, back up, frog jump, jump squat, okay? Make sense? Slow and controlled, no elephant action, so we're not stomping. So we're gonna absorb that through the heels, the toes, all the way through the quads, okay? So now I'm gonna show you guys what we're isolating, what's really being activated, where you should head and start. Follow along if you want, or just watch and then give it a shot. So here I go. Notice my exhale. Perfect.
Setup is easy. You start off in a regular static lunge position with the back knee bent, 80% of my weight forward, and then arms all the way above your head and erect, keeping your biceps close to the ear. Now we're going to jump into the air and change legs at the same time, making sure the feet switch at the same time and land at the same time, maintaining 80% of my weight forward. Again, it's up, land as soft as possible. Now this is what a Mary Catherine or a plyometric lunge looks like in real time.